Now, do you have booze at your parties?
No, no booze.
Really?
We are at the senior center.
Oh, okay. So everything that you do is at the senior center?
No.
Except
no,
for things like the
that's
Paris
where we
thing
hold
or-
our meetings. But if we have a home party or something, we could consider some booze if we want.
It makes it more fun, I would think. You know.
I'm sure there'll be some at the swimming barbecue.
Yeah, now that's at someone's house.
Yes.
And again, so if someone joins from now till then, they'd be able to go to this thing.
Oh, yes. Once you become a member, you're eligible to participate in everything.
You mentioned the internet. Do you have an internet site that people go to visit?
Well, the Red Hat Society,
www.redhatsociety.com.
Red Hat Society.
But is it redhatsociety.com or .org?
.com.
.com. But if they want to join your chapter, how would they get a hold of you to join?
Well, I advertise on that our chapter right now is closed because we have more than enough members.
34 is more than enough? Come on,
no,
open
for
up.
our chapter. Usually they have about 20 members in a chapter.
Really?
And they advise us that if the chapter becomes any larger, to have them start another chapter. Right now there's 5 chapters in Stoughton.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is one chapter in Stoughton?
This is just one chapter.
So there's 5 queens in Stoughton?
Uh-huh.
Is there any competition between queens?
No.
To see the lead queen?
We get along
One
great.
tougher than the rest?
We get along great. And we compare notes, and actually the other chapter queens keep in touch with me and see what we're doing, and we keep in touch with them and see what they're doing, and we join each other in different events.
You mentioned that there was no bylaws, no rules, no constitution. No. Then why would you need the royal keeper Janet Hasenbein to keep minutes if you don't have any rules? So
everybody knows what's been going on if they miss a meeting. When they come to the next meeting, she reads the minutes and tells them what we've discussed in the previous meeting.
Do all 34 of the bees in the group, the Red Hat ladies, have internet access?
No, no. There's very few of them.
Really? See, it's too bad they don't have it. Then you could send them actually the minutes by email. Boom,
yes.
Boom, they all have it, and
yes.
they know exactly what they're going to happen, and you'd be able to keep in touch that way.
It would be, but not everybody is.
You should make it required.
No,
if you want to be
requirements.
If you want to be
no requirements except to have fun.
A red hat and a red computer you need. Wow.
I think Apple has the red ones.
They do, yeah. They really do. So how long, now were you a member of another one before this? Did you start this chapter?
No,
Who started
we just
the
started this chapter. I've always wanted to become a Red Hatter, but I didn't know anything about it. So when I went on the internet and researched it, and then I found out that the Senior Center was looking for information about starting a group, I volunteered the information, and the ladies all liked the information I gave them.
They made you president.
They made me the queen.
Is there any equivalent for men? Is there like a red hat thing for men?
There are several. There's some that have joined yellow hats, like the hard hats, and there's another group that's called hard hats.
Yeah, those guys.
But it's usually the husbands of the Red Hatters.
Really?
They say they see their wives having so much fun. They want to have fun too.
See, I was wondering if there was like a red hat, yellow hat mixer.
No. Well, they do. Sometimes they get together for cookouts, or they go away on vacations together as groups.
Yeah.
With the red hats and the yellow hats or the hard hats.
Do they have like a weekends away and things like that, or?
Yes, they do. They have lots. In fact, August 25th, I think it is, we're having a big convention in Boston.
Really?
At the
Seaport Hotel.
Seaport Hotel.
Very nice.
They're having a 4-day or 5-day convention, and our exalted Queen Mother, Sue Ellen Cooper, is coming in for that.
So she's the exalted Queen Mother?
Yes, because she started it all.
So you can only espouse to being the local queen, but is there a regional queen that's higher than you, or is it just her?
No, there's no hiring, no firing. Everybody just has fun.
Yeah.
And it's a disorganization. It's not an organization. If you want to get together with other women your own age and have fun, that's what it's all about.
Has there been any coups? I mean, like someone like Aisha wants to become queen and get you out of there.
there's been no coups, but if she wants to be queen, I'll gladly step aside.
Do you want to be queen?
Well, actually, when we when we held the first election, I think she received one more vote than I did, and I wanted her to be queen, and because I was doing so many other things, and I do a lot of things at the senior center, and so I wanted her to be queen, and there has been no better queen than Helene O'Brien. I could never do some of the things that she does, but I do my other things. I've been instrumental so far in organizing and coordinating many of our events. We've been to the Four Seasons Hotel for brunch a couple of times, and we've gone by limousines, and I've coordinated those trips. We've been to the Ritz Plaza Hotel for brunch. I took a group to the Mary Baker Eddy Library in Boston. We had lunch at Nocera's a few times, and in addition to that, last Sunday, or Sunday before last, I took 33 people down to the Stewart Playhouse to see the menopause play. Of course, that was a blast. Yeah.
So now, when you do these kind of things, do you have to charge to pay for those things?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's not out of dues or anything.
Oh, yes. Yeah. No.
The dues are for functions that benefit the whole group of ladies.
Yeah. Now, it sounds like such a great fun time. Why isn't everybody a member? There's thousands of people. You know.
Believe me, there are plenty of members.
I'm talking about
a lot
Stoughton.
of people don't know about it, but like I said, there's 5 other groups in Stoughton.
It's interesting you mentioned that, because there was a woman who I know who said to me, "Oh, you're having the Red Hats on. Who are you having on?" And I told them, they said, "I don't know who those people are." But they were Red Hats in Stoughton, so obviously they're in a different chapter, and maybe they're not familiar with some of the people in the
and maybe the Red Hat Strutters, the Purple Pilgrims, the Sizzlin' Teddies, and the School Chums.
Yeah, the Red Hot Mamas came out of my head, that name. One day I was ironing my shirt to go to a meeting, which we call get-togethers, and something went through my head, and of course I like rhythm. So I just started saying, "We are the Red Hot Mamas. Yes, we are. And we're the best darn chapter formed by fire." So now that's what we were saying at the parade the 4th of July when we were walking through the streets.
When I was saying, "Who are these people?" and you guys were yelling at me, "We're the Red Hot.
We're the Red Hot Mamas." Like, okay,
yes,
we are.
Idea. All I know is that they're wearing red hats. I have no idea who they are. Now I do. This year I'll know who you are.
Yes.
And you go through the parade.